video has been going viral of this woman saying that she basically wasn't attracted to her husband. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. I want to hear your thoughts on it. Let's get into it. Here we go.
Okay, so I've been seeing this a lot with Clarence and Queen, but it's genuinely true. Like, you cannot date your type. If you are
now hold on, shout out to Average Man Unplugged, because he posted this as well. Shout out to Average Man Unplugged. Love his channel. Y'all support him if y'all haven't already. I saw this on his channel first, so support him if you haven't already. He has great content. All right, let's continue.
Constantly dating your type and it ain't working out, girl, check them DMs. Look at his picture. If it's like I don't, that's the one. I'm telling you, baby. When I met my boyfriend, who's my husband now, he'd even tell you, baby, it took me a little minute to, you know, I had to practice one day out of basketball practice. I was so tired, so hungry. I wanted to go see him while he pulled out my favorite. I'm telling you, if he wanted to, he would. That's why I be looking at people like, girl, my man Ben showed me who he was in 2011. I ain't never letting go. I ain't never letting go. This is us. Oh, when I tell you I'm never letting go of that, because he ain't never letting me go. And when you got somebody that ain't never letting you go because you ain't never letting them go, baby, get out of here. I'm just saying, for real though, like, y'all please stop dating like that.
Not attracted to my husband. 55,000 likes. Remember a few months ago we was on here talking about a lot of y'all are Travis Hunter? Well, a lot of y'all are Travis Hunter. Imagine getting on the internet saying, hey, my husband's ugly, but hey, he does what I want. They were sitting here in the comments talking about yeah, it took me a few months to start liking my husband, a few years to start liking my husband. My type of man was doing me wrong. They were just toxic. They weren't treating me right. They're basically in the comments talking about hey, I settled. It's tough out here, but we hear about these type of guys getting done wrong all the time. They end up getting cheated on, right? The only reason they like those kind of dudes is because they're going above and beyond. They're basically being super thirsty to get her. Meanwhile, her type is just like, I don't really like you like that. Or you just cool. But there's nothing wrong with going to the dude that is actually treating you right. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you're not attracted to him physically, you're doing him wrong. We all know physical attraction plays a part. It's not everything, but it is something. This is the exact reason why y'all hear men all the time talking about hey man, I'm 10, 15, or 20 years into my marriage and she barely wants to give me some. We only have intercourse every 5 months. They be dry, bro. You will know how physically attracted she is to you early on, not 4 to 5 months later, but you will know instantly. No bullshit.
Y'all are getting on the internet.
Listen, and I agree with what he said. You know, you'll know if a woman is physically attracted to you early on. She's going to act a certain way. They're going to make excuses. You know, they're not going to really want to be around you or anything like that. If she really don't like you or she's really not into you or she's not physically attracted to you, she's not going to want to do anything with you. You know what I mean? And you will know that early on. Just like you could tell when a woman is really into a guy, how she just all in and she's willing to do whatever he wants, and she's not, you know, when you come across a dude when she comes across a dude that she's not attracted to, you should be able to tell. She's not going to want to do anything with you. Let's continue, y'all.
Just saying anything now. I just saw Mark talk about a video where a lady was on, you know, TikTok talking about how she's not truly attracted to her husband. And I thought, surely he's leaving out some context. I looked the video up. This lady is up here talking about how she was never attracted to her husband like that. Like it took her a minute to warm up because she liked light-skinned men. And she almost passed up this roughneck country bumpkin who would do anything for her. Her words, not mine. She said he kind of looked like he don't care nothing about himself. I say, whoa. I just want y'all to just pause for a second. Imagine if a man was saying that about a woman. Imagine if a black dude got on the internet and was just like, you know, I don't usually date them dark-skinned roughnecks, but, you know, man, you got to look for those. I usually date light-skinned women. And I almost passed up this dark-skinned because she look a little rough. That's what this lady said. That's what this lady said. Y'all, this can't be serious. And I don't know if it's just like a woman thing, because like if you're a guy, and I'm pretty sure I'm speaking for most guys, you can have a type, but you definitely find an array of women attractive. Right? I'm not saying men don't have types. I'm saying there's no way that a man is going to be like, let me choose the ugly one that I'm not attracted to at all, because she seems like she has better qualities of the woman I'm looking for. No, like you have to be attracted to her first. And even if it is different for women, right? Why the fuck would you be on the internet saying that out loud? women don't think that men feel embarrassment. It's just that I feel like we know how to take it on the chin better and keep it pushing. Like if her husband see that, he gonna be like, ah, girl, you so crazy. Make her feel like it's okay and just look crazy because she doesn't want to be embarrassed. Whole time, she's embarrassing him.
Yeah, and I think too, which is sad, and I talk about this a lot, how women act and move as if men don't have feelings. The thing about it is, a lot of women don't consider a man's feelings. They know you're human and you have feelings, but they don't consider them, which I think is horrible. I don't know if it's just the society or your upbringing. Just like I said, growing up, nobody ever taught us to consider a man. It was all about us, what the man should do for us. He need to do this. He need to pull your chair out. He need to open the door for you. He need to be a gentleman. He need to respect you. I've rarely heard these women or even men tell these young women what you need to do for a man. You need to respect a man. You need to be this way for a man. We were never taught that. And I just think that's a problem. So now you have a bunch of grown, entitled women who think that it's all about them. Remember, everybody's a 10, 500 pounds. It don't matter. Everybody's a 10. Everybody is special. Everybody is, a bad bee. And so they think every man, they're just entitled to this. Every man is just supposed to treat them like this queen. This is, and I know my worth and all of that. But a man shouldn't, him knowing his worth, oh, he's sassy. Him wanting something in return for what he's giving is him being sassy. But it stems from women not being told what to expect to give a man, what to expect a man, of what you should do for a man. But also men have been taught that too. Hey, this is what you need to do for a woman. So it's like for men, they know how they're supposed to treat a lady. They know how they're supposed to show up for a woman that they like. If you like a girl when you're young, you were told, oh, you're supposed to be a gentleman, or you're supposed to do this or do that. But we were never told, oh, for a good dude, you're supposed to do this and be this way and all of that. And so women are entitled. They really are. They really just think a man is supposed to cater to them, do everything for them because that's what they were told young. And that's it. What you bring to the table. That's why that was so they were so mad and still don't like that. What do you bring to the table as a woman? Because basically a lot of women were told, look, I heard it growing up. Use what you got to get what you want. And all they meaning is using your vagina, using your body to get what you want. And you hear women out here saying this, hey, as long as you have a vagina, there's no way you should be broke. The idea was this, that men just like sex, right? That's all they want for real. And if you're willing to just give them that, then you should be able to get everything you want out of them. And in a lot of cases that work, because men just want sex. And if you're going to give it to them, and I think that's worked in the past, but I don't know if it's working now like it used to. This is why you have women out here who are demanding money on the first dates, and you got to pay my bills and do this because you want sex out of me. So, hey, you got to pay my bills. You got to do this. This is why they have these expectations, because that's what they really believe. If a man want to be, spending time with you and screwing you, oh, well, he needs to be paying. He needs to be doing this and he needs to be doing that. So, but you don't want to consider yourself a prostitute. You have to rethink, relearn some things and throw away some stuff that was told to you and that was taught to you, because it's really not working or benefiting these women. But a lot of them still think that mentality is going to yield them the things that they want. You know what I'm saying? Because if you want to sell it, then, that's a job. You could make money doing that and just call it what it is, instead of trying to act like you're a top tier woman, but all the while you out here, selling it, to the highest bidder. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's continue.
And then what's she going to do when they get into an argument? It's inevitable. I've been married for 5 years. You're going to get into an argument with your wife. Some bad arguments. What you going to do if Mr. Lightskin come whispering in her ear now? Because you're not her type. She says it openly on the internet. And no matter how bad you don't want to believe it, there's a lot of people who throw their hands up in the air and say, fuck it, the second they get into an argument with their significant other. There's a lot of people who do that. They get into a bad argument with their husband, wife, fiance, whatever. They like, you know what? I'm a cheat because I'm mad. Like, people really think like that, men and women. I just think we need to slow down. Like, before we post something on the internet, let's watch it back. Could you play that in front of your husband? and everything would truly be okay? Or would he give you a girl, you crazy? Because if he's not gonna genuinely laugh at that, why are you? God damn.
So I just saw the video where that woman got on Timmy Turner's internet and said that she is not attracted to her husband. And not only did she say that she wasn't attracted to her husband, she said it's because that she was usually attracted to light-skinned men. Until she decided to give the dark-skinned country bumpkin man who looked like he barely took care of himself a chance. And now he does everything for her. He takes care of everything. And basically she made the best choice she could by giving the man that she was unattracted to a chance. Not only did that scream colorism, because let a man had got on this app and said, well, I'm normally attracted to light-skinned women, but I decided to give the dark-skinned, the super dark, country bumpkin woman who really don't put much effort into herself, I decided to give her a chance. She treats me like the king that I am, and I'm so much better for it. Y'all would have lost y'all's minds, for one. For two, I've been on this app a while now, and I've noticed some of you really get a kick out of embarrassing your husbands and your wives. Like, what is it with y'all?
They don't care.
Do y'all get it? Like, why is it that y'all feel the need to go out of your way to embarrass your spouse on an app with people whom you don't know and some people that you do, and oftentimes that video is going to get back to them? Is it worth it to get on here and embarrass the man who does all these things for you, who you said you will now you would do anything for? You had to get on here and embarrass him for some likes?
Mm-hmm.
And now they eating you up?
Mm-hmm.
Is you cool? Like, where is the respect and the love and the genuine care for the person you vowed to spend the rest of your life with? Like, where is that? I could never get on this app and embarrass and speak negatively about anybody that I love, but y'all do it so easily for the validation of whom? I hope that man never sees that video, but at the same time, I kind of hope he do. Because he needs to know how you really feel about him, because naturally you would have never said that to his face. You would have never recorded that video if he was in the car with you.
Sometimes I be understanding why they used to whoop ass back in the day. I'm not saying they was right, but I understand it. You give them up the free reign to just say whatever the they want to, and they get on an app and say, I'm not attracted to my husband. Now imagine, you got steel meal, you busting your ass, you paying all them bills, you coming home late as hell, dirt tired, got to get back up at 4 in the morning, go back out there so you could get this woman whatever life she could dream of. And that get on an app and tell some folks you don't know and a couple motherfuckers you do that she not really attracted to you. I'll rewind the hands of time around this. I turn this motherfucker into 1942.
For some of you ain't know, I've been married for the past 5 years, and I'll be honest, I was not attracted to my wife when I first met her. She was not my speed. She's like the complete opposite of who I normally go after, but I just decided to give her a chance. Like I said, once again, she was not my type. She was not that attractive to me, but there was just something about her. I met her. We talked for a couple days. We hung out. She seemed very supportive. So I'm like, why not? I mean, you're not my type, but I'm gonna give you a chance because I normally go for this type. And then after a while, she just grew on me. Her looks grew on me in about the 48, 72 hour mark, in the sense of, I think I can do this. What I'm trying to get at is, just because you're not attracted to someone does not mean you don't give them a chance. Now, some of you are infuriated with me right now, talking about, why do I need to embarrass my wife like that? Why do I need to talk about her looks when I can just talk about the positives and not embarrass her on the internet? So why are you mad at me, trying to hold me accountable for the words that I'm saying, but you're not in her comment section talking about, girl, you didn't need to embarrass that man on the internet like that?
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. These women are nuts. A lot of them. Not all women. They got some good women out here, child. But the nuts one are the nuts. They're the nuts. They're nuts. It's just like you find every reason to bash a man and to come at a man. And a woman can do the same thing. That woman, you ain't coming at her like that. You try to find ways to excuse that, or make light of it, or condone it in a sense, and find reasons to support what she's saying. But a man come on there and say the exact same thing. Oh, you trash. Come on now, y'all could do better.